Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, my group, Al-Mahdi, Nick Haris, Danish Daniel, and myself, we are going to present about risk assessment. Risk assessment is the process of identifying potential risks in advance, analyzing and taking measures to reduce the risk that the company is about to face. Every company or organization faces risks that has the potential of terminating the business instantly. During the COVID-19 pandemic, small medium enterprise SMEs faces a high probability of shutting down their business. The company that we have chosen is called Pizza Al Baraka. The product that they provide are foods such as pizzas of many varieties, frozen food, krepek, keropok, honey, and imported dates during this fasting month. The owner of the company is Ustaz Adnan bin Muhammad. He is a teacher at a school and had operated a teachers cooperative before. The products that his company provides are mainly pizzas and local delicacies like beef curry. Okay, next.
For the analysis of the impact, the first critical area is financial impact. In financial impact, most of it was from lack of cash reserve. Business will face a phase of not being very popular because of that. It takes time to get profits doing the business. Secondly, is the disruption of supplying raw materials. Due to COVID-19, processing of raw materials will be slow. It is because it's hard to get all the ingredients during MCO. Most of it is not available and limited. Next is the changes of customer preference. It is difficult to anticipate customers' demand. Sometimes customers want pizza, but the next day they want ordinary food. Preparation is very important. And lastly is operating input. During the first MCO, operation was closed for a while. What affects the most is that the operating time changed based on the current situation. For example, during Ramadan, operating hours are from 3:30 p.m. until 7 p.m. Next is risk treatment. The definition of risk treatment is about implementing measures to be modified. The first risk treatment that has been conducted by the individual is transfer or share. The owner requested a bank loan to pay insurance so that he can claim if the business goes bankrupt. But monthly profits have to be shared to the bank. Secondly, if the risk treatment is avoidance. Avoidance means that not participating in activities that could harm the business. In that case, the owner chose to not operate the business during MCO, which could lead to the loss of business. And for the retention or asset, it is not applied in this business. And next is the risk treatment is loss prevention or minimize. The business operated at the same time following the business SOP from the government guidelines, but the profit is very minimal.
Next is risk monitoring. The definition of risk monitoring is it is an ongoing process of managing risk. So the first thing of risk monitoring is risk management plan. For this company, they increase the price of the food because they want to get a profit more. And then risk assessment towards the operational system. They introduce a delivering method or home-to-home business, such as cash on delivery (COD), using a runner to make sure customers only order the food and get it at their home. And then risk assessment towards the operational process. Pizza Al Barakah focuses not only on pizza but also on frozen food and ordinary food, which means if they didn't get a lot of profit for pizza, they can also sell frozen food and ordinary food as a backup.
Next is insurance contract. There are two types of insurance contract in our assessment. First is principle of utmost good faith. The definition is state that the insurer and the insured must the problem that Ustaz $1,000 cash also has applied. Explanation Ustaz Adnan should add by more good faith for apply 50,000 special grant for his business. Second of insurance contract is for
Okey tak tu?
that is
Okey tak tu?
okay. Let. Second is proximate cost. The definition is the cost when two or more independent players operate at the same time. The problem that Adnan face is want to withdraw his money on his life insurance because of COVID-19. Ustaz Adnan can use proximate to cover his losses. It is because court employ a set of proximate cost rules to resolve possession dispute when a property policy state that it cover or exclude losses caused by a peril. Next.
The recommendations that we would like to make for the so that the business may improve is that the increase the price the food to gain more revenue, use e-hailing services, create their own social media account like Instagram to attract more customers, and joint venture with other business. For increase the price of food is because that the company is currently not gaining more revenue, even though that they are selling at a reasonable price. So we would like to recommend to this company to increase the price of their food to a little bit higher than the market price. For example, like 18 ringgit, and use e-hailing services. Currently, the business is not using any e-hailing services. They are not using Foodpanda or Grab. The owner is delivering his pizzas by himself. So this will actually take up his time and it won't be convenient for him. So we would like to recommend that he use these e-hailing services so that it would be convenient for him, and create their own social media account like Instagram to attract more customers, especially during this COVID-19 during the COVID-19 pandemic. It's shown that the Malaysian people are more attracted to buy things online, even food online. So creating their own social media account will not only boost their sales, but will also let people know that there is a company making pizzas at a very reasonable price. And joint venture with other business, this is to expand their business more and earn more revenue.
Lastly is conclusion. Every business must predict what type of risk they would be facing. When the business has identified the risk, they must evaluate the risk and the company's strengths and weaknesses so that they would be able to combat the risk and avoid being shut down permanently. Okay, that's all for us. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.